Hey everybody, Matt Barton here with, I guess, part two of this week's Broker Minute or Two. I had my brokers call earlier, just a little while ago, and they asked that I get a message out on this. It's something that we don't really experience a ton, but we see it enough that it's a problem for us internally, especially when it comes to accounting and our trust account. What I'm talking about is mobile home purchases. And right out of the get-go, please don't tune out. Most of us don't deal in these on a regular basis, but all of us get them eventually. So anyway, a mobile home, and make the distinction between a mobile home that's in a park, renting a space, versus one that is attached to a foundation and therefore attached to real property, right? When it's not attached to real property, it's personal property. I just want you to think about this. Think car, because that's really, for all intents and purposes, what a mobile home is that is not attached to land. And so the question, or the biggest challenge that we have on this, is twofold. One, we don't have a good contract for that, and I just want to show you I am working on that. And since this is brought up again, I worked on this last year, and frankly, it just fell by the wayside, and now I'm committed to get this done here in the next few days. But I have like 3 different versions of, frankly, a purchase agreement. So let's stop there for a second. And everything I'm going to talk about from this point forward is a mobile home that is not attached to land. It is truly mobile, and therefore personal property. Still have agents who will use the real estate purchase contract to do a transaction on a mobile home, and I think that's really just for lack of a form. Just so you know, the Division of Real Estate will not put out a form on mobile homes because the Real Estate Licensing Practices Act, which they operate under, makes no provision for personal property like mobile homes. So they've told us, we can't tell you you can't do mobile homes, but we're not going to provide you any documents because it's not in our jurisdiction, so to speak. But the one point they did make clear on this is if you are going to transact a purchase agreement on a mobile home, you cannot put earnest money into our real estate trust account, because you're now taking personal property money and commingling it with real estate trust money. And the division frowns upon that tremendously. They will cite us and light us up if we do that. So we've had a couple recently where agents unknowingly have had their clients wire money to our trust account, and we have to back those funds out. We've largely gone away from wiring Earnest money, period. We now use the Earnest app. But please do not have your clients wire earnest money into our trust account for a mobile home purchase. Again, I'm working on this purchase agreement, which I hope to have done in the next couple days, and then have quick attorney review, and that will then be posted in our SkySlope Remax Associates library, and you'll be able to look for it there. It's not there yet, but it will be there shortly. Okay, guys, so remember, do not use a real estate purchase contract to do a personal property mobile home, and definitely do not put earnest money into our real estate trust account for a personal property transaction. Thanks, guys.